Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. And hey, guys, today I want to give you an update on AI Trader. I want to show you my progress, or not so much progress, on AI Trader and what I've observed, what I've seen since I've been using the platform, guys. If you remember, I made a video a couple weeks ago where I started using AI Trader. I just started using it. Here's the video right here. You can go check it out. And I've been using the platform now for about a week, week and a half approximately. And I want to show you the results of what's been going on and how it's been turning out for me, okay? So let's jump right into it, okay? So I'm going to go over to AI Trader right here. If you go and look at AI Trader, let me sort by the dates that I've actually been using it. So I believe I started really around the 17th, and today is July 30th. So these are kind of the results of my initial testing with AI Trader, right? Obviously, the results are not looking very great, right? Total trades I've taken is 65. Total profitable trades have been 5, and total losses have been 60. So out of 65 total trades that I've taken, 60 of them have actually produced losing results or negative results, and only 5 of them have produced profitable results, right? So that has led me to really lose $199.25, okay? Now, most people would be pretty discouraged by this. They would give up. They would say, okay, AI Trader is a complete scam. AI Trader is a very, very bad artificial intelligence trading robot. I'm not going to use it anymore, right? But I have kind of a different perspective here. So I've been using the platform only for about a week, right? But in that week, we've seen the cryptocurrency markets go down pretty significantly. We've seen a bearish market in the last week, aside from Bitcoin itself and maybe a handful of other cryptocurrencies. But largely the markets have been down, which is being reflected on these results right here. So I'm not quite, completely bearish on AI Trader yet. I'm not going to completely give up on the platform yet. I think it has a lot of potential, and I want to see this experiment through for at least another month, maybe another 2 months. I want to see how it goes as the market dynamics, tend to continue to change over time, right? So let's kind of dig in, and I'll show you what I've actually been trading on and what I've been doing. I've been primarily using the strategy section, which is essentially letting AI Trader trade for you. You set up strategies based on your comfort level, whether you want to do short, medium, or long-term trading, and you let the system trade for you, and it'll execute trades on your behalf. I'm set up using Binance Exchange, as you can see right here. My total wallet balance is about 1.07 Bitcoin, and that has decreased, but generally it's decreased because the market itself has been down, okay? So let's get right into it. If we go down to the strategies that I'm currently running, I'm only running 2 current strategies, right? I'm running one in cheetah mode, which is Bitcoin Cash, and the BNB pairing, which is the Binance coin pairing, right? This is the volume I'm seeing, this is the current exchange rate I'm seeing, and this is the total equity you need to actually make this strategy work, right? The latest trading results are 5.87%. My other strategy that I'm using is Cheetah as well, which is again short-term trading on ZIL and Ethereum pairing, okay? So that's currently what I'm running now. I've also used the OCO mode very, a few times, but I have used it a few times, but I'm going to continue to keep using that mode. I want to test that mode and experiment with that a little bit more, okay? So let's look at a little bit more of the history. If I go into the history section over here, and I sort by the dates, the 17th to the 30th, you're going to see all my trading results here. When you sort down, you're only going to get, a handful of entries. I think it's like 2 pages, but you can download or export the trading history to get a full view of what trades have been working and what trades have not been working. So I went ahead and I exported this, and I want to show you it, okay? So here's the spreadsheet that I have, and it shows you a detailed breakdown of what trades have been made, and if it's been a profitable or a losing trade itself. And I'm noticing all the profitable trades are really coming from the pairing of Zilliqa and Ethereum, right? All of my losses have come really from the WTC, except for maybe 1 or 2, WTC Ethereum trading, which is another pairing that I did use maybe a week ago approximately, okay? And then I did have a few OCO trades that you're seeing here. All of those produced a loss. However, again, keep in mind that we've been in a bearish market, so I would expect some downturns and some losses, based on the bearish market that we've been in. Okay, so keep that in mind. If I now want to filter just to the profitable trades real quick, and there isn't a whole lot of data, so definitely keep that in mind, guys. I want to give you a quick update on what I'm seeing here. But if I sort by all profitable trades, you can see again that they've all really been with Zilliqa Ethereum trading. These are all in cheetah mode, so you can look at that. But let's look at the results a little bit more, okay? So the amount in US dollars, the equity that I used to trade, this is kind of how the system is exactly working. It's the breakdown, and by looking at this, it'll give you insights into what strategies are actually working well versus those that are not working well, okay? So the profitable trades that I'm seeing a range of $50 to around $212 equity used, right? So every time you trade on this platform, it's not necessarily using your full $800 in equity. It's using a variation of the equity based on the trade that it thinks is the best, with the chances and the probability that it thinks it has to actually produce profitable results, right? And then same with minimizing the risk to produce losing results, okay? So equity used, $200, so forth and so on. So obviously the equity in the profit is very, very low because the equity used is very small. The percentage gains, again, are fairly small, but again, we're in a bear market, okay? So I wanted to give you this view on that, and I wanted to show you this before jumping back to the dashboards, okay? So now, what am I going to do next? I'm actually going to go back to the dashboard here, and I'm going to cancel out my trading with the BCC BNB pairing because it's not really producing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that. So I stopped that pairing right there. I'm going to leave the Zilliqa and Ethereum pairing up because that is the pairing that seems to be the most profitable so far that I've used. Let's go back over to strategy mode and let's try a few other strategies, okay? So now and this is all really the equity I have in Bitcoin, Binance Coin, Ethereum Coin, and US dollar Tether. Really, I have most of my funds in BNB coin, right? So my equity has to be $800. Right now, it's only $690 on Ethereum because I already have a pairing going. But I'm going to go ahead and pick a new strategy to play under the BNB mode. I'm going to go ahead and switch it to Zebra mode, which is medium term. It's not long term, it's not short term, it's medium term, which means that it's going to spread out the trading over a longer period of time. And I'm hoping that this will minimize the risk and minimize the number of times that I'm losing based on short-term trading in this bearish market that we're in. If we change to a bullish market, I may change this and I may go back to cheetah mode. But for now, I'm going to go and test out Zebra at medium term, okay? So let's look at what exactly I should trade. I want to look at the volume. I'm going to sort by volume. Highest volume I'm seeing is the XLM, which is Stellar Lumens, and the BNB Binance coin. That's the highest volume I'm seeing. Let's go really quickly over to Coinigy. Let's go type in XLM for Stellar on Binance and BNB. So this is the coin right here. Definitely looking very, very bullish at the moment. You can see that the RSI is on an upswing from April. And in July, just the 17th, the RSI was very high. We dropped down a little bit. We may see a little bit of a drop again, but this is bullish overall, bullish chart in general. So I'm looking at this one pretty good, okay? All right, so next, there's a bunch of flies flying around here, and it's kind of pissing me off. But don't mind me if I start swinging my hands in the air. I just want you guys to know I'm not crazy. I'm not swinging. I'm just, there's a fly. So anyway, okay, so next, let's go over again BCC BNB. That's the one I just canceled, so I'm not going to use that again. Let's look at another pairing, ONT with a high volume here, ICX. Let's look at ONT and ICX real quick. Let's see, ONT against BNB, and let's open ICX because I want to make sure we have some options here of what to trade and what to experiment on, okay? All right, so here is ONT right here. Let's take a quick look at the day chart. It's looking not as favorable, right? So this is actually going down. The trend is going down. The RSI is actually weakening. So I am not going to trade on the ONT coin because it looks like the trend is very bearish compared to Stellar Lumens, okay? And now let's look at ICX. ICX may be getting a little better, actually. It is a little bit better than ONT. The RSI is going up. slightly. You can see it's gone from 48 to 50, not going up tremendously. Again, I'm going to kind of hold off on trading ICX here. Let's go back in here. I want to look at Litecoin. Let's see, QLC. Then let's see if I can find another good one. BAT. That's pretty interesting. BAT, 145%. Let's go check that chart out and see what it's doing, okay? BAT. Okay, so BAT is actually getting much more bullish. I'm looking at this. It's the 1 hour. Let's go back to the daily chart. Yeah, BAT is definitely getting, well, it's still not very bullish on the 1 day chart. If we go over to the 12-hour chart, we see, well, it could have a spike here, but I'm not certain. Just doing this very, very quick technical analysis. I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right results here, okay? So we went up, we went down a little bit. Yeah, I'm still not convinced on BAT either. If you look at the hour chart, so maybe in cheetah mode, this may make sense. And the hour chart's looking really good, actually, for BAT. But when you go in the day chart, it's not looking so good. So I'm actually going to go with Stellar Lumens, and I am going to start that strategy right now. And all you do to start it is you click play, but you need to have $800 in equity. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to use that $800 entirely, but I am going to start that, all right? So you click play. It's going to start that trading strategy right here. And then boom, you go over to the dashboard and you should be able to see the strategies that you're running, okay? So there we go. XLM and Zilliqa got it right here, okay? So I'm going to let that run for a little while and I will report back the profit and the loss that I see from that strategy. I'm also going to go over to the OCO mode because I do want to actually try to trade on BAT in OCO mode. So let's go ahead and look for BAT. Let me search for BAT. There it is, BAT, okay? So I'm going to go and I'm going to put, I have $400 in equity here that I can trade with. The volume is not extremely high. The buy signal is pretty low, actually. Maybe I shouldn't go with that. Let me look real quick. Buy signal. Let's find a high buy signal with a with a high volume as well, okay? Litecoin could be a good option here. Litecoin has a high volume. It's actually been trading very, very low as of late. So let's quickly look at Litecoin, okay? Let's go switch over to Litecoin, LTC. This is Litecoin pairing with Binance Coin, okay? So just keep that in mind. And it does look like the RSI has been increasing over the 6-hour mark. Let's go look at the 1 day mark here. 1 day as well. Wow, it's definitely picking up steam here. So I am definitely going to go with Litecoin on this trade. Let's go back to AI Trader. I'm going to go ahead and put in $400 equity here. And I'm going to say my take profit is going to be, I'm going to say 6%. Well, I'm going to say 5%. No, I'm going to say 6% here. Because I'm going to go up a little. I think it could be pretty low. And my stop loss, I'm going to set to 3%. And I'm going to take my profit at 7%. Okay. So that's how I'm going to, damn fly. That's how I'm going to play this one right here. Okay. So I'm going to market buy. Here it is. It shows me exactly how this is going to play out. And I click yes. And it is successful. Okay. So let's look at that. And right now we're buying. Damn it, that fly. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that's it. That's what's going on now. Now on my dashboard, I got a couple more strategies going on right here. And in OCO mode, you're going to be able to see that I have Litecoin trading as well, okay? So let's let that play out. And if you go over here, there it is. It's buying my coin right now. And I will give you another update in a couple days, maybe a week. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to give you another update on how this is going with AI Trader. If you're interested to use AI Trader, you do need to sign up using my link in the show notes below. You can't just open up. You do need to have a referral code to actually join the platform. I'm getting a lot of comments on my previous videos that AI Trader is like the worst trading bot ever. But again, keep in mind, guys, that we have been in a bearish market. If you look at really any of the coins, I mean, let's just go back and look real quick here at most of these coins have been going down. I'm going to look at the USDT pairing just so you guys get an idea of what's been happening in the market, all right? So a lot of these have been going down. I mean, look at recently all been going down, ADA down, Bitcoin Cash is a little bit up, Binance Coin down, Bitcoin is a little bit up, right, which is pushing altcoins a little bit farther down. EOS is down. ICX is down. I mean, everything has been down, which is why the results on AI Trader have been also down, right? It's not a very, very surprising. So just keep that in mind. Cryptocurrency markets in general have been a bit more red, okay? Last 24 hours, we've seen, some losers, right? And it is starting to balance out a little bit. The bull market is coming. It is starting to balance out, but this is what we've been seeing, okay? One other quick note here. If you guys are new to AI Trader, I highly recommend you use this AI Trader user guide right here. I can put the link in the show notes, or you can search in support or in the wiki knowledge base on AI Trader. But it gives you a very, very good overview of how to actually use the platform, how it does work, how to select your strategies, how to assign equity, so forth and so on. And it'll give you ideas of how to actually use it. So keep that in mind. Definitely check that out. And again, this is what I'm doing. These are my strategies that I've set up. It's very easy to use, very, very easy to set up. And that's really all you do, guys. And if you have any questions, please leave comments in the show notes, and I'm happy to comment back. Sorry if it's a little bit delayed, but I will comment back eventually and give you my thoughts on whatever your questions are. Again, guys, I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on that little red button down below. I would really appreciate it. I love it when you guys comment and engage with me, and I love getting subscribers because I want to try to help as many people as I possibly can with some of these new tools coming out in the crypto space, guys. I will see you later, and good luck with trading. Good luck with using AI Trader. If you do choose to sign up, you'll get 10% off. And guys, I'm out. Good luck.